Hi, I'm Maria from CrochetAtoZ and welcome to my channel. Today I'd like to show you another really pretty quick working stitch, a little bit of texture, and it's really easy. It looks harder than it really is, and it's called the Clawfoot Stitch. And this looks like a little claw foot right here, and it's just a reminder of the claw feet and the old-fashioned tubs that they had that actually a lot of people are putting back in their bathrooms, the clawfoot tub. So that's kind of what it reminds me of, and that's what it's called. It's called a clawfoot stitch. I did this with an H hook, and what you have to do with this is you have to chain even amount of stitches. So no matter what you're making, whether it's a Afghan, whether you're making a scarf, if you're using this to make a shawl, whatever you're going to use this with, you have to use an even amount of stitches. I used an H hook, and I also used a Lion brand yarn, and this is called Basic Stitch, and this is an interesting yarn that I picked up, and it's antimicrobial, and it's an anti-allergen stitching yarn. So for anybody that has allergies, to preventing odor, bacteria, and allergens, a long-lasting freshness for your projects, this is what it's about. This is the Basic Stitch by Lion brand. And I just happened to come across this. I wanted to buy it. I wanted to see what it was like. It's soft. It's very nice. And the color on this is called Spice. I'll show you right here. And it gives you everything that you want to know right on the label, and it's a medium weight for yarn. So I used an H hook, and I'm going to show you just how simple this stitch is to make. So what I did for the sake of this tutorial is I crocheted 22, or I did 22 chains. This is your working chain. These are your chains. They look like these. This is your slip knot, not considered a chain. This is considered a working chain. And I'm going to show you just how easy this stitch is. I am using, for this particular swatch, I'm using an H hook again, and I'm using Big Twist yarn, and this is a sapphire color. It's a really pretty color. So what we're going to do with this is we're going to crochet, or we're going to do a single crochet in the second chain from the hook, and we're going to do this right across. And I want to welcome you all to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And if you have subscribed, thank you for being here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a single crochet right across. Right to the very end. If you want to stop this and go forward, you can. If you're crocheting with me, absolutely stay with me on this. And what we can do is we can do this together. So if you want to grab a crochet hook and a piece, some yarn, whatever you got left around the house, you can do that with me right now. And I want to just pull this so that it goes nicely. And we're going to just go, like I said, right across. And we're going to do a single crochet right across. And for those of you that haven't ever crocheted before, this is a single crochet. You go into the chain, you pull up a loop, you yarn over, you pull through two. You go into the stitch, you pull up a loop, you yarn over, you pull through two. So I do have tutorials on how to do all the different stitches. So if you want to check out those tutorials, that'd be great. And all of these stitches that I am showing on here, we will be doing projects with these. I like to show different stitches in case you want to make something for the holidays and you want a new stitch or an idea on some stitches. That's why I do this as well. But these, we will be creating things with these. And my next project is going to be something that you're going to be able to make and give away as stocking stuffers for the holidays. So this is your single crochet. So now what you're going to do is once you get to the last one, you're going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's going to count as a double crochet and a chain 1. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to turn our work. So we're going to turn this around and we're going to do our second row. This is considered a double crochet and a chain 1. So we're not going to go into that stitch. What we're going to do, and that's the stitch I'm talking about, we're not going in there. We're going to go into the next stitch. So what we got to remember before we go into each stitch is we've got to yarn over and we're going to start making our claw. We're going to go in, we're going to pull up a loop. We're not going to do anything with that. We're going to, again, yarn over. We're going to go into another one. We're going to pull up, and I'm going to get that tail right. Pull up a loop. Now we're going to yarn over, and yarn over before you go into each one of these. You're going to go in, you're going to pull up a loop. Now, what you should have is 3, 6, 7 loops, or 7 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over, you're going to go through all 6, you're going to leave one there, because then you're going to have 2. You're going to yarn over, and you're going to pull through. You're going to chain 1. Now what we're going to do, and this is very important, it's important to chain 1. It's also important that when you make your next claw, you're going to yarn over, but you're going to go where you ended. So where that claw is that you ended, you're going to yarn over and you're going to go in there and you're going to pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over, you're going to go into the next chain and you're going to pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over, you're going to go into the next one, you're going to pull up a loop. And you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're going to yarn over, you're going to go through 6, you're going to yarn over, you're going to go through 2, you're going to yarn, actually you're going to chain, and there you go. And you've got your second claw. And there it is. So now, again, what we've got to remember is you've always, because it kind of closes up, that chain 1 is very important. So we're going back in here where you ended. So you're going to yarn over, you're going to go right in there. You're going to pull up a loop. You're going to do this 3 times. And the reason why I'm giving you 3 times is because that's what's going to have, that's how you'll end up with 7 on your hook. So you're going to yarn over, you're going to go into another, that's your single crochet below, and you're going to pull up a loop. So now you're going to yarn over again. You're going to go in there the 3rd time into the next chain. You're going to pull that up with single crochet. You will have 7. You're going to yarn over, pull through 6. You're going to have 2 on your chain, yarn over, pull through 2, chain 1. And you're making your claws. So this is really an easy stitch to do. Again, and I like to go slow, and I like to do a few so that you can follow me. Again, you're going to go into that very last spot that you came out of. You're going to go in there, and you're going to pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over. You're going to go into the next single crochet below. You're going to pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over. You're going to go into your 3rd one. You're going to pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over. You'll have 7. You're going to go through 6. you're going to go through 2. You're going to chain 1. Again, you're going to yarn over, go right back where you ended, pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over, you're going to go into your next one. You're going to pull up a loop, you're going to yarn over. You're going to go into the next one. You're going to go in, you're going to pull up a loop, you're going to yarn over. You have 7 on there, and I'm going to show you again. Always remember, you have to yarn over, go into that very last place that you came out of. You're going to go right in there. You're going to pull up that loop. See where the other one that you're going to yarn over. You're going to go into the next one. You're going to pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over. You're going to go into the next one. You're going to pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over. You're going to pull through 6. There's 2 on your hook. You're going to yarn over. You're going to pull through 2. You're going to chain 1. And we're going to make a couple of things with this. So we're going to go into the next one, right where you ended. You're going to yarn over. You're going to go right in there. You're going to pull up that loop. You're going to yarn over. You're going to go into the next one. You're going to go in there, pull up a loop. Yarn over, go into the next one, pull up a loop. And you're always going to see that you're going to have 7. You're going to yarn over. You're going to go through 6. You're going to yarn over, go through 2, chain 1. And your claws, see how pretty your claws are? Your claws from your tub are coming out. So that's what it reminds me of, and that's what it reminds a lot of people of, is, again, the clawfoot on your tub, on the old-fashioned tubs. So, yeah, again, you're going to yarn over, and you're going to go into that very last one you made. You're going to go right in there, and you're going to pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over, go in, pull up a loop. Yarn over, go in, pull up a loop. Yarn over, you're going to go through 6, yarn over, go through 2, chain 1. So it's really important for you to do the chain 1 afterwards, and it is important, that you do the 3, but you're going to get so used to doing this that if you know to go in 1, 2, 3 times, and that you've yarned over before you've gone in each time, then you're going to be okay, and you've got enough that you're going to not have to not count these every time you do one. So here we go. We're going to go back in. We're going to pull up a loop. We're going to yarn over. We're going to go into the next one. We're going to pull up a loop. We're going to yarn over. Go into the next one. Pull up a loop. We're going to yarn over. Pull through 6. Yarn over. Pull through 2. Chain 1. So you're just going to know that you did enough. You're going to go in again to that same spot. You're going to pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over. You're going to pull in to the next one. Pull up a loop, yarn over. Go into this one, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 6, yarn over, pull through 2, chain 1. And in the very last stitch, you're going to make a double crochet. Now, I want to just mention that row 1 and row 2, it's a 2-row repeat. So now what you're going to do is you're going to chain 1, and you're going to turn your work. In this very first stitch, you're going to make a single crochet. Now, it's very important to note that in the next open space right here, you're going to make a single crochet. You're going to make one right at this claw, just one single crochet, and every open space. So every place there's a claw, you're going to make a single crochet. Every place there's a space, you're going to make a single crochet. Never forget to make the single crochet here, and the beginning one. And I'm going to also show you a very important spot. not to forget to make your single crochet. And if you do that, you'll be perfect. This will glide along. And you'll be able to do this while you're doing whatever, watching TV. You'll be able to do this. You won't have to even think about it, because once you get used to the stitch. And this is great for somebody looking for a new stitch as well as a beginner. And I try to make them so that beginners can follow, because I try to go slow so that you can follow what I'm doing. And you can play it back as many times as you want, and make your notations in your little journal. And if you don't have one, get one. I will be giving a journal away. I think I'm going to do it this weekend. I'm going to pick from anyone that's made comments. And you will, if you're a subscriber, you will be included in this giveaway. It's only for subscribers. So here we go. Now this is what I want to show you. So you're going to be in between and above your claws, then your last claw at the end. You're going to do it here. Now this is the spot that you can't forget. This is your chains that you made, the chain 4. Do not forget to put a single crochet in this spot. Then at the top of the chain 3, you can make it right in the chain 3. 1, 2, 3, count. Not the 4th one, the 3rd one. You're going to make a single crochet. So you never want to forget that, because I'm going to show you why. Because now you're going to chain. So this is row 1, and your next row will be row 2. So this is a 2-row repeat. So now what you're going to do again is you're going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4. And that counts as a double crochet and a chain 1. You're going to turn your work. You do not go into that first spot, because that is your double crochet. You're going to go in here, pull up a loop, yarn over, go in here, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into the next one, pull up a loop, go through 6, yarn over, go through 2, chain 1. Now you're going to yarn over. You're going to go back into where you came out of. You're going to pull up a loop after you yarn over. You're going to yarn over again. You're going to go in there. You're going to pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over. You're going to go in the next one. You're going to pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over, pull through 6, yarn over, pull through 2, chain 1. Your second claw. Yarn over, right where you came out of, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 6, yarn over, pull through 2, chain 1. And there's your claws are coming out, and they're great. They're so pretty. I would think that this would be really pretty in a variegated or multicolor yarn. So now what we're going to do is we're going to yarn over again. We're going to go right back in there and pull up a loop, yarn over. Next one, pull up a loop, yarn over. Next one, pull up a loop, yarn over. Go through 2, go through right there, chain 1. And that's what you're going to do. You're going to go through 6, then you're going to go through 2, then you're going to chain 1. You're going to go back in here. You're going to yarn over. You're going to go right where you left off. You can see that your work is right there. You're going to go in, pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over. You're going to go in, pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over. You're going to go in, pull up a loop. Yarn over. You're going to go through 6. Yarn over, go through 2, chain 1. I'm going to show you what it looks like, and there's your claws. Really pretty. So now, again, yarn over, go in there. And see what I mean about you don't have to even, you're not even going to have to count. Again, you can see where your claws have formed. There's one there, there's one in this spot, and then there's one in this, and that's the one you always go in. You're going to go in there. After you yarn over, you're going to pull up that loop, you're going to yarn over. You're going to go into the second one, pull up a loop, you're going to yarn over. You're going to go into this one, you're going to pull up a loop. You're going to go through 6. You're going to yarn over, go through 2, chain 1. Now you're going to go in here, you're going to go right there, pull up a loop, yarn over, go in this one, pull up a loop, yarn over, go in this one, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 6, yarn over, pull through 2, chain 1. Now in this very last one, you're going to do a double crochet. There you go. Now you did this part of it. You did row 2. Now you're going to go to row 3. Or you could actually say it's row 1 because I'm going by how we started at this point, but actually your single crochets and then your claws, your single crochets and then your claws. So row 1, row 2, row 1, row 2, row 1, and then your claws. So now we're going to chain 1. I'm going to show you. We did a double crochet there, chain 1, and you're going to turn your work. You're going to make a a single crochet right over that double crochet. That's what I really wanted to say. Now we're going to make a single crochet right in this spot. So you're going to make single crochets above your claw and between your claws. And if you remember that, it'll be golden. You'll be fine. So you're going to go in here, make a single crochet. Go in here, make a single crochet. And so single crochets between and above your claw, and you will be fine. My watch keeps hitting the table and you can hear it. So here we go. And like I said, the last 2 single crochets at the end of this are very important, especially in that space. I'm going to show you why too. I'm going to make a mistake. Every once in a while I like to show a video where what a mistake looks like. So if you're there and you say, wait a minute, why doesn't this look right? You'll know what you're looking at. I like to do that because quite frankly, I've made mistakes and said, oh, wait a minute, what did I do here? And I go back. And so if I've made the mistake, I like to show you what you might come across, and then you'll be able to find it rather than saying, what did I do wrong? You will say, oh, wait a minute. I think Maria showed me this. I think I know why this looks like this. I just like to make it easier. So this is your last claw where you're going to put a single crochet right in this spot. Never forget, you want to put a single crochet. If you forget, watch. So you go into the chain 3 and you're going to make a single crochet. And then you're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, you're going to turn it around. It doesn't look right. You're saying, wait a minute, now this is my single crochet, and then I'm supposed to have another stitch there, and there's none there. I'm going right into there, which is wrong. So that's what I wanted to show you, the importance of not missing that stitch and not going into it. So we're going to go right into the claw, and then we're going to always go in the spaces between the claw, even at the end, right here, single crochet, and then right here in the chain 3, we're going to make a single crochet. Now we're doing the next row. So this is row 2. So we're going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is your first single crochet. I'm sorry, where this chain is your first double crochet. It is part of this, so it does equal, the chain 4 equals a double crochet and a chain 1. So now this is why it's important to make sure we go into this spot to make a single crochet, because you're going to go in there, you're going to yarn over, go in here, pull up a loop, yarn over, go in here, pull up a loop, yarn over, go in here, pull up a loop, pull through 6, pull through 2, chain 1. So I wanted to show you that. So again, we're going to go right into here, and we're going to do a yarn over, and then we're going to go in and pull up a loop. We're going to yarn over, we're going to go in again, pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over, go in here, pull up a loop, pull through 6, pull through 2, and a chain 1. I like to go slow so you can follow me. Again, we're going to go where you went before, the last one you made. You're going to go right back in there after you yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into the next one, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into the next one, pull up a loop, yarn over, always yarn over before you go in, pull through 6, pull through 2, chain 1, yarn over, go right into there, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into the next one, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into this one, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 6, pull through 2, chain 1, right here. These different stitches that I'm going to showing you are going to all be relevant going forward. If you make something with it, that's great. If you don't, that's great too, because I am going to show you some things that I'm going to do projects with some of these stitches that I'm showing you. So it's going forward. Oops, I just pulled out of there because I was talking too much. So I will be showing you some projects with all of these different beautiful stitches that I'm showing you. But like I said, you can make scarves, afghans, you can make nice shawls, you can make a table runner, you can make a lot of things with this, but I'm going to show you some stuff too. Yarn over, go into here, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into here, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into this one, pull up a loop, yarn over. You're going to go through 6, chain, yarn over, go through those 2 chains on your hook, chain 1. Again, go right into there. Here's one of the claws. You're going to go right in there, pull up a loop, yarn over, go in here, pull up a loop, yarn over, go in here, pull up a loop, yarn over. Can't say loop too many times because you get tongue twisted. So again, we're going to go in here, and we're going to go through 6, yarn over, go through 2, chain 1. Now we're going to go right in here and we're going to do a double crochet because that's going to shear up the end. And here is your claw foot. Now what's going to happen, you're going to start over. So you're going to start over by chaining 1. You're going to turn your work. You're going to go right in here, make another, and you're going to make a single crochet because that chain 1, I want to mention, counts as nothing. So you're going to make a single crochet right in here. Now I suggest that whether you make a scarf with this, a runner, whatever you make with this, you could actually make squares with this, you know, X amount of rows and make squares with this and put it together for an afghan if you wanted to. A very open-ended but really pretty afghan. So if you wanted to do that, you can. So I suggest that whatever you're making, you end with single crochets because that's how you started this. So say you were at the end of a scarf, then I would go along here and end it with a single crochet right across. And don't forget, you single crochet in the first stitch and then every stitch in the middle of your claws from below. So you single crochet above your claw, single crochet in between. Here's a single crochet. Then you go above the claw and you make a single crochet. Then you go in the open spot, single crochet, above the claw, single crochet, open spot, single crochet, and you're going to do this right across. And what I'm doing is, like I said, I'm going slow. I try to explain everything that's done so that when you sit down and do it, or if you're following along, it's easier for you. I want to be able to teach in a way that you can grasp it as you go along, because I know it can be hard if you go too fast, and I don't like to do that. I like to be able to have you follow me. And especially if you have, you know, if you want to start something and you say, well, I think I like this stitch, I'll do it. So that's why I do that. And again, in the middle, and then again here. And this is very important, as I stated before, always when you get to the end, you always make that single crochet right in that opening because it counts as an opening just like all the other openings. And then in the top of the chain 3, you go right in here. And I'll show you right in there. And you make your chain, your single crochet where you have those chains. And then now you're going to, that's it. You're going to start your claw again. You're going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4. They count as a double crochet and a chain 1. You're going to turn your work. You're not going to put anything there because that counts as your double crochet and a chain 1. And in this next one, you're going to yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into the next one, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into the next one, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 6, pull through 2, chain 1. And you continue that right across. When you finish that, you go back to making your chain 1, turn in your single crochet. So this is the beautiful, I really love this stitch. I think it's great. And it is called the Clawfoot stitch. And it's really pretty. And it really does look like a clawfoot from the antique and old time clawfoot, bathtubs. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you love this stitch as much as I do. And this is Maria from Crochet A to Z. If you haven't subscribed yet, please push that subscribe button. There's a lot more to come. There's giveaways to come. There's a lot of things to come. So please subscribe. And again, it's Maria from Crochet A to Z. Thank you and have a great day. Bye-bye.